Hi, my name is Leah Day, and welcome to this free motion quilting project video about Express Your Love, this goddess quilt that we are working on through 2013. And I'm still working on the black whole cloth, and I'm wanting to add more color to this quilt. So today I'm working with an Isocord thread color brick, and you can find this thread color in the Daystyle Designs quilt shop, daystyledesigns.com. And basically I'm wanting to add some red into the background kind of sun area. We've already stitched some McTavishing in white. I'm wanting to add red, orange, and yellow to this area as well. Really make it look like a sun in the background. But there's one kind of really cool thing I want to focus on as I'm working with these colors. And that is how the thread density can change the effect of that color on the quilt. So for the next two videos, we're going to be working with this color of red, and we're going to stitch out two very different designs and see the effect that they have on the quilt. It's going to be very, very different. So let's get started. The very first design we're going to stitch is Zippling. And you can see I have already worked into this area with some travel stitching outlining this particular area in this red thread. And so now I'm going to start stitching some zippling. And basically zippling is stippling with straight lines and sharp angles. So, and this is very, very tiny. This is micro-zippling. I'm wanting a very tiny scale with this. So I'm basically coming to sharp points and keeping all those little lines of quilting nice and straight. And my machine's not too happy with me stitching on this tiny scale quite so slowly, so I'll speed up just a little bit and it will start grinding at me. Sometimes you can tell your machine's not happy and you just need to speed up a little bit and get it out of that kind of that area where it's not happy to run at that speed. Sometimes you can run it a little too slow. Okay, so you see I'm just working little rows of zippling and kind of interlocking it together. This is a very simple design that we learned last year in the Quilt-A-Long. And on a micro scale, it really has a gorgeous effect. I'm just going to finish this up, and you can see, you can go smaller with this, you could go bigger with this. It has a very nice jagged, very blocky kind of texture, very graphic texture, and it's strikingly different from the McTavishing that we've already put on the quilts. And I love to play with different textures. The more dynamically different that they are, I think the more interesting it looks. If you hit the edges, that's okay, just travel stitch along it. That's why we bothered to do that outline quilting. There we go, finishing up. That little area be a little tricky. Okay, so that is zippling right there in the Express Your Love quilt. And I hope that you'll give this design a try and see what this texture looks like on the surface of your quilt. So that's it for this video. I hope that you'll get on your quilt and give zippling a try. Fill it into any of the spaces within the quilt. And what will be really interesting is if you stick with the exact same thread color to try the next design that we're going to be learning in the next video. Really, this kind of thread density thing is a fun thing to play with, and it's something that I really pay attention to when planning and designing my quilts. It's not something all quilters pay attention to, and it kind of came to me really as a product of stitching out 300 plus designs. I started noticing that some designs just really stand out boldly on the surface while other designs recede. As far as where zippling stands in that scale, because there was no travel stitching involved, it's going to be a very dark design, meaning it's not going to stand out very boldly. It's going to want to recede and be in the background, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. So that's it for this video. My name is Leah Day with the Free Motion Quilting Project. Check out more videos on Express Your Love, plus hundreds of other designs at freemotionproject.com. Until next time, let's go quilt.